Ghanashyam Govinda Yes, friends, salutations. Welcome one more day. We are together in our continuous saga of studying Geetha. You see, we just started, we didn't stop, we went on doing. One side, we have done 150 days. Second side, 6 chapters we have studied. Third, so many topics we have got introduced to. It is in our interest later on how much homework we do, how much faith we have in Gita, how much practice we do, how much we get benefit. In the meantime, not only about Bhagavad Gita's glory we are understanding, it is helping us to remove all the illusions, ignorances, wrong thoughts in our mind regarding our Sanatana Dharma, our Shastras, and our beautiful cultural traditional way of living a dignified outer life and fulfilling inner life. All that is the benefit. These are the benefits with our Gita study and gems of the shlokas. And at one angle, I am talking. These can be developed, these can be discussed more deeply, exhaustively. In the given taken half an hour, only this much we are talking. But an idea at least we are getting, and it must be telling us now that the whole field is inside our heart. There only we have to succeed even outer world. Yeah, na? That's how the life is first adhyatmika, spiritual. Spirit means yourself. In yourself, you modify, purify, beautify, divinize. Your performance will be also like that. The result also will be spectacular. Without changing myself, I try to change the world. Even if I change the world, I'll still suffer because change required is in me. When I become wise, when I develop all positive values, qualities, when I become devotee of God, when I know what is my dharma and practice it only, when I know what is adharma also, when I drop that, then that's how the life is beautified. Now, none of these things we want to study. We know we only do opposite of these things. Other things we'll study of all the worldly things which create more desires. Creating more desires and fuss, and here no wisdom at all. And you want to become happy and successful in life. क्या बोल रहे हो? I don't want to eat food, I want to eat junk food, and I want energy, and I should not have disease. अरे सही खाना खाओ तो एनर्जी आएगा, जंक छोड़ोगे तो डिसीज आएगा. Right knowledge we are not gaining, wrong knowledge which is misguiding us, we are holding it. Knowledge or information? Gita is a correct information guiding us how to mold ourselves for our own outer success, inner beauty. Clear? Like every day, today also three things. One is the shloka learning, then we'll have a common sense thought, very short, then Gita. In Gita again, continuation of yesterday. यस्टरडे का सिंपल कल का ही हम ले लें उससे पहले का साइड में रखो भगवान से बी ए योगी टू सक्सीड इन योर वर्ल्डली spiritual also. These are the qualities when you practice, you are a yogi. Yogi is the one who is yoga rudaha. The yogi in this chapter called Atma Samyama Yogi. Every chapter. Second chapter, be a Sankhya Yogi. Third, be a Karma Yogi. Fourth is be a Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yogi. Fifth is be a Karma Sannyasa Yogi. Now, be an Atma Samyama Yogi. Atma Samyama Yogi Bano. Yoga Arud Bano. First, you reach the Arudatva of the yoga. Yoga is just your mind, your senses, your body are in your own full control. With that, scientist bano, lawyer bano, doctor bano, in all the fields you succeed. But if you are not careful in them, if you go by greed or selfishness, then that yoga sthiti only you will misuse. Then the destruction, downfall starts. Therefore, it is better to have spiritual goal ultimate. Other than that, second goal should be only serving the world. That's it. Any other goal of worldliness, if you have power and position, you will only do wrong things and suffer. If the Lord gives power and position, or you want power and position to honestly serve, then it's okay. All that are good. But I want power position only for my greed, selfishness, Then he is called Ravana. He also did great tapasya. Further, he has become Yoga Rudha Yogi. Then only he could sit on one foot, lifting the his hands up. एक पाँव पे हाथ का ऊपर खड़ा करके हजारों साल तपस्या किया रावणासुर ने, हिरण्यकश्यप ने. You read their descriptions. So terrible. You and I cannot imagine also. But again, they went wrong in misusing the powers. That is very crucial thing. Okay. Now let us see. That will be the thought. Be a yogi first, then succeed in the world or spiritual. Better to have spiritual goal. Om 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 Sahanavavatu Sahanau Vanaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gururdevo Maheshwarah Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Every day these two mantras we are doing to tune to the Lord, the Rishi Parampara and Krishna Bhagavan and our Gurus. Okay? Then we are learning one shloka every day. Today we will do Dakshinamurti shloka. Simple. Om Namaha Pranavartaya. Om Namah Pranavartaya. Pranava is Omkara. ओंकार का अर्थ परमात्मा ही है. Therefore, प्रणवार्थाय, O Lord, you are the essence of ओंकार. शुद्ध ज्ञान एक मूर्तये. You are a single embodiment of शुद्ध ज्ञान. एक मूर्ति means homogeneous embodiment. शुद्ध ज्ञान is pure consciousness. Nirmalaya, there is no mala of any malice. Prashantaya, there is infinitude in it, therefore there is no ashanti. Such Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. To that Dakshinamurti Bhagavan, who is Parabrahma, Parabrahma is Shiva, Shiva Bhagavan only as a Dakshinamurti to teach to all the Rishi Muni, who in turn come onto the earth to teach all of us various things. That Dakshinamurti Bhagavan. So, look into your YouTube some images, Google दक्षिणामूर्ति फोटो, उनका ध्यान करते हुए ये चैंट डेली करने से हमको द हार्ट निर्मलता विल कम, प्रशांतता विल कम, all the jnanas will come, Shuddha Jnana will come. We will experience the essence of Omkara. Ik Omkara. Wonderful it is. Okay? 11 times I will do. Make it 108 by adding 97. Then keep a target of 1080. Start. Om Shri Dakshinamurti Bhagavata Anugrahena Bhagavad Anubhav Praptyartham Samasta Vidyanam Praptyartham Samasta Vijayanam Praptyartham Cha Ayurarogya Aishwarya Kshema Stairyadi Praptyartham Vishwashanti Vishwakalyanaartham Sanatana Dharma Svaidik Samskrutehe Punarthana Jagana Vishwayaptyartham Tat Krute Samasta Sadhaka Bhaktanam Kankanabadhanam Vigna Shatru Nivarana Nirmala Dwara Vijaya Praptyartham Sri Dakshinamurti Stotrantargata Sri Dakshinamurti Shlokasya Japam Parayanam Vayam Sarve Karishyamahe. So feel Dakshinamurti Bhagavan sitting under the Vatavruksha. At his feet are seated all the elder seniors as disciples. In silence is teaching them, in silence they are learning. To that Dakshinamurti is this shloka. Start. Om Om Namah Pranavarthaya Shuddha Jnanaika Nirmalaya Prashantaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Namah Pranavarthaya Shuddha Jnanaika Nirmalaya Prashantaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Namah Pranavarthaya Shuddha Jnanaika Nirmalaya Prashantaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Namah Pranavarthaya Shuddha Jnanaika Nirmalaya Prashantaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Namah Pranavarthaya Shuddha Jnanaika Nirmalaya Prashantaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Namah Pranavarthaya Shuddha Jnanaika Nirmalaya Prashantaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। 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 ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. Beautiful mantra. Keep on learning these. I am requesting you, I am begging you, I am suggesting you, I am advising you, I am hinting you, I am ordering. कुछ भी कहो, मंत्र बोलो हर दिन आधा घंटा. Make our heart filled with divinity. Great. Let Dakshinamurti Bhagavan bless all of us with the Tattva Vidya, Brahma Vidya, Laukika Vidya, so that we are excelling, succeeding inside and as well as outside. By Lord Dakshinamurti's Kripa, let everybody become Jnani in its true sense. When the world is filled with Jnanis, they love each other and serve and enjoy. If the love is filled with all stupid egos like you and I, we only create quarrels and trouble others ourselves, destroy others, even destroy the Prakriti. दक्षिणामूर्ति भगवान सद्बुद्धि हम सबको देवें. Thank you. Common sense thought today, very simple. I don't know whether I repeated it. I've seen it earlier. See, whole universe, such a beautiful, big, continuously going on. A jada cannot work on itself unless a Chaitanya is there behind. That Chaitanya Tattva which is making the whole world function at its macro and micro level is called as Bhagavan. Therefore, today's common sense thought is have faith. Have faith in the presence of Bhagavan. First of all, he is very much present. Because all that cannot happen its own, some conscious operator should be there behind. Who is there, how he is there, we'll discover him later on. First of all, have faith in his presence. Then, how much work he is going on doing in the universe. It is power only, all the sun, moon, stars, galaxies, Milky Ways, they're all existing, they're all moving, they're all happening. Ananta Koti Brahmanda kehte hain. This is one Brahmanda, the 14 lokas. In that one earth, in that one continent, in that one country, one state, one small district headquarter, one gaon, one gully, एक घर में एक कुर्सी सोफा पे बैठ के हम सो रहे. We are so small. Like this, so many Ananta Koti Brahmanda are there. They are made, maintained, and dissolved by the Lord. Then, how much powerful he must be. Therefore, have faith in not only the presence of Lord, but in the powers of the Lord. Clear? Powers of the Lord. Prayer and powers. Now, in this world, it's not everything is getting destroyed just like that. Everything is taken care. Everything is managed. Everything is being replenished or replaced. Is it not? It's not a bhukamp aa gaya, I say continue hai. It is going and things settling. Not that tsunami, cyclone came and continue. No, it's going. It is resettling. Like we get all diseases and all. Not that we are dying. Every deceased fellow dies. Then the whole world will die in 1 minute because there's nobody without disease. So we are maintained, we are managing. Exceptions ठीक है. Some highly diseased people, they die and all. चल रहा है ना? Now we are suffering. Again we are being happy. We are troubled by the world. Not only troubled, we are helped also by the world. So continuously the caretaking is going on of us by the Lord. Is it not? That is called as protection. Therefore, have faith in the protection also of the Lord. So 3 P's. P for presence, P for power, P for protection of God. Have faith in the presence of Lord, then in the power of the Lord, in the protection of the Lord. He is protecting. Even if we go through any accident, हाथ पैर टूटा, there also भगवान ने protect किया कि हमको ने मार नहीं दिया. Even if we are killed, that also is protection from him. because He wants to put us in a better equipment, in another deha. You understand? That way, have faith in the protection of God. He will protect us from all the odds or negatives, etc. And then, therefore, have faith in the prayers of the Lord. Pray for prayer. That's how we are learning shlokas every day. Let there be no day without standing on some shlokas and then with the same heart praying to the Lord for these things. Oh Lord, keep me healthy, keep me energetic, keep my mind, intellect also sharp, subtle with full of wisdom. Give me all opportunities. Let me use those opportunities first to succeed myself, then take care of my parents and family, then the friends, relatives, then the society, then the world, then the nation, then the culture, tradition, scripture, spirituality, then the whole world. इन सबको देखभाल करने के लिए जो ज्ञान चाहिए, शक्ति चाहिए, ये भगवान दो. In that way you can pray after chanting the shlokas. So this is a common sense thought, because people don't have this common sense to thank the Lord who is giving everything, to recognize His presence, to recognize His powers, to recognize His protection. Therefore, they don't do prayers. Those who do, they don't have all background knowledge. Therefore, their prayers are only mechanical. When they are done mechanically, the result also will be of that type. Na? How can it be so powerful if the prayer is not so powerful? So today we have learned in common sense thought, not a very difficult thing but simple. Have faith in the presence of Lord. Have faith in the power of Lord. Have faith in the protection of the Lord. He will protect all of us. Let the world go through anything, but we will be protected. I though say, oh Lord, protect the entire universe, entire globe. Allow not it to get destroyed. If the time demands, let the nation be protected, the humanity be protected. प्रार्थना करते रहो, बचाओ बचाओ. And for that protection only we do the prayers. Protection includes all protection, nurturing, nourishment, then empowering, making us grow. All that is called protection only. सिर्फ रक्षण नहीं, like mother does rakshana of the children. Then she does the palana also, then the poshana also, then lalana also, then the prinana also. Prinana means giving love. Lalana means making play. Poshana is giving food. Then Prinana, Lalana, Palana, Poshana, Samrakshana. All that the mother does. The Lord also is same for us. So pray for all these things. For all of us, not only we. सबके लिए प्रेयर करना शुरू करो. So whom we are praying? The Lord. Are you aware of His presence? Yes. Are you aware of His power? Yeah. Are you aware that He protects? Yeah. With that, pray, it will be answered. Just because you are a youngster wanting to act as if you are a nastika, non-believer, because your other friends also are like that. Therefore, if you do the prayer or do namaskar or even go to temple and tell to your friends, they will humiliate, insult you. अरे इसी उम्र में बाबा जी बनने हो क्या, बुढ़ा हो गए क्या? वो तो 70 के बाद करना चाहिए. अब क्या, अब तो हाँ हो धूम धड़ाका करना है. We should not remember God. Don't get misguided by those stupid ignorant fellows. They are stupid and ignorant. बेवकूफ है वो. The Lord who is managing the whole world and managing my own inner personality, everything. He is the one who is doing lub dub at the heart. He is the one who is pumping the blood, who is making the kidney function and purify the things. He is the one functioning the liver. Where is he not the so? Hmm? Okay, and if you want to have darshan of that Lord, which Lord you decide? As I told you, have faith in Lord in general. Particularly, take that Lord as Krishna, Rama, whichever you like, for your mind to substantially focus and develop devotion. अच्छी तरह डिवोशन के साथ प्रे करने के लिए एक विशेष रूप ले लो तो फायदा हो. अदरवाइज इट विल बी कॉन्सेप्ट, इट विल बी वेग. इंटेलेक्चुअली आइडिया है लेकिन एक रूप नाम नहीं है भगवान का. एट द लोअर लेवल contacting that God, praying to that God is not possible. Therefore, you take Rama. So have faith in presence of Rama, power of Rama, protection of Rama. Therefore, pray to Rama or Krishna or Lord Shiva or Ganapati or Subramanyam or Durga or Lakshmi or Saraswati or Venkateshwar Bhagavan, Hanumanji. Every of those devatas are very much present, powerful, protectors. So we have to pray to them. It is your choice. My Lord, my Rama, my Krishna, my mother. She will protect me. So power, presence, power, protection. Then pray. Relentlessly pray. In fact, prayer is such a powerful thing. If you really do, there's nothing which is impossible with prayers. You'll even give us moksha through prayer without doing any sadhana. But that prayer should be with so much strong faith to such a deep level that the Lord should give us all even mukti by giving us qualification without our efforts. At the lower level, prayer is the one which fulfills our desires, which removes our difficulties. Every time keep on doing prayers. And even after doing prayers, हाँ ये प्रेयर किया इतना फिर भी मुझे एक्सीडेंट हुआ हाथ टूटा अबे प्रेयर किया इसलिए हाथ ही टूटा नहीं तो मर ही जाते यू अंडरस्टैंड नहीं तो मर ही जाते भगवान बचाया बिकॉज ऑफ आवर रेगुलर प्रेयर्स और प्रॉब्लम्स आर रिड्यूस्ड और भी करो तो रिमूव करेंगे ही इज रिमूविंग बट वी आर एडिंग न्यू वंस थोड़ा वो भी कॉमन सेंस होना चाहिए एनीवे have the faith in presence of Lord in whichever the form you want. Have the faith in power of the Lord. Have the faith in protection of Lord. With those faiths, pray to the Lord. Oh Lord, as I gave you the list of the things for yourself, for your inner and outer, family, friends, relatives, to the whole world of beings and things, so too spiritually for the tradition and culture. इस तरह से today's common sense thought. Thank you. Now let us come to Bhagavad Gita. Yesterday we saw half of it, the remaining half I have to see. It is chapter 6, sloka number 10. Bhagavan tells us to become yogi. So almost 6 or 7 techniques he tells us, lakshanas he tells us of a yogi. Practice them, you become yogi. And never forget, yogi means Atma Samyama Yogi. Atma Samyama Yogi is equal to Yoga Arudha Yogi. Atma Samyama Yoga Arudha Yogi is equal to Na Indriyarteshu Anusajjate, Na Karmasu Anusajjate, Sarva Sankalpa Sannyasi Bhavati by choice at any given moment. The Indriyartheshu Anusajjate, never he runs behind the Indriya objects like a slave. When they come, if he is required, he will consume. Otherwise, he will just drop. Like a lady old. Some disease, foreign country में होता है इंडिया में. So doctor said, take this small peg of this brandy as a medicine. She will take 10 years, but not as a drink intoxicant. She will take as medicine. That's the meaning of Indriyartheshu na anusajyate. So I am not telling you to take the drink. In that way, taking the food, taking the water, even other clothes, etc., taken only for survival. More than that, expecting some sukha from this, indulging them, that also unrighteously, that is called as Indriya Anushangam. It should not be there. That is called first lakshana, yoga arudha, atma samyama yogi. Second, na karmasu anusajyate. There is nothing in this world other than his goal pursual to achieve. Therefore, he is not attached to any other karma. अब देखो रहो एक जगह करो अपनों को दिया हुआ काम कहाँ भटक रहे हो कहाँ भाग रहे हो डिजायर सो मेनी एंड डिजायर प्रॉम्प्टेड एक्टिविटी लाइक कुत्ते की तरह एक खचरे कुंडे से दूसरा भागते रहते बेवकूफ हायर गोल रखो स्पिरिचुअल गोल रखो नेशन सर्विस गोल रखो learn what to do learn the things how to achieve it just focus on that why are you attached to all nonsense karma. This is second. And where from the karmas are coming or indriyarthas? Because sankalpa in the mana. Therefore, sarva sankalpa sannyasi. The one who doesn't do any just like that sankalpa is very firm. I have only two goals. For some years up to age of 60, the worldly goal. After that, spiritual goal. All other sankalpa, मैं करूँगा भी नहीं. The one who is stationed in this state of mind, type of intellect understanding, is called Sarvasangalvanyasi. Along with the other two, the Indriya Artheshu Anusachadena Karmasu, he becomes a Purna Yoga Arudha Vyakti. With that ability, he can pursue his goal. With that ability, he can pursue his spiritual goal also. So become that, Bhagavan says in this 10th verse of 6th chapter. To become that, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sadhanas are told here. To achieve all these 6 in the entire chapter, right from how to sit onwards, all the techniques Bhagavan will tell. It's a very enthusiastic, interesting, intelligent, nice topic which we'll study from tomorrow. आज तो हम इस 10th श्लोक को पूरा thoroughly पढ़ेंगे in next 20 minutes. Okay. Now let us chant the first that shloka, 10th one. Straight away 6 times we'll chant it because yesterday I made you chant 4 times. First of all, आज नमस्कार करो. ओम श्री कृष्ण शरणम मम, श्री गीता शरणम मम, श्री व्यासा शरणम मम, श्री सद्गुरु शरणम मम, श्री कृष्ण शरणम मम, शरणम मम, शरणम मम. ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद्भगवद गीता अथ षष्ठोऽध्यायः आत्मसंयमयोगः. श्रीभगवानुवाच अथ दशमः श्लोकः. योगी युञ्जीत सततम् आत्मानं रहसि स्थितः एकाकी यतचित्तात्मा निराशीर परिग्रहः. Only this first shloka 6 times. योगी युञ्जीत सततम् आत्मानं रहसि स्थितः एकाकी यतचित्तात्मा निराशीर परिग्रहः. योगी युञ्जीत सततम् आत्मानं रहसि स्थितः एकाकीयत चित्तात्मा निराशीरपरिग्रहः. योगी युञ्जीत सततम् आत्मानं रहसि स्थितः एकाकीयत चित्तात्मा निराशीरपरिग्रहः. योगी युञ्जीत सततम् आत्मानं रहसि स्थितः एकाकीयत चित्तात्मा निराशीरपरिग्रहः. योगी युञ्जीत सततम् आत्मानं रहसि स्थितः एकाकीयत चित्तात्मा निराशीरपरिग्रहः. योगी युञ्जीत सततम् आत्मानं रहसि स्थितः एकाकीयत चित्तात्मा निराशीरपरिग्रहः. Very good. One by one word, thoroughly understand. Keep that knowledge with you. And then aspire to become Atma Samyama Yogi, Yoga Ruda Yogi, Yogi, and reach that state of mind. From there, then take off for your any of the worldly goal or spiritual goals. Okay. Yogi means what? The one who wants to desire to become yogi. योगी बनने की इच्छुक ही योगी इधर है. The one who desires to become yogi himself is yogi in advance. Yogi. What he should do? Yunjita satatam atmanam. Atmanam, his own self. He should engage to become yogi. As I explained to you exhaustively, to control the body क्या करना चाहिए? कंट्रोल ही करना चाहिए. टू डू एक्सरसाइज विद द बॉडी क्या करना चाहिए? एक्सरसाइज ही करना चाहिए. और क्या करोगे? So Atmanam Yunjita. Yunjita means yoke. Atmanam means your own Dehendriya Manobuddhi. So engage yourself, your Dehendriya Manobuddhi in such a way that you become a yogi. Engage your Atma means your Sharira, Mana, Prana, Buddhi. Engage them in such type of practices by which they become controlled by you. That controlled sthiti is called yoga sthiti, yoga ruda sthiti. That is called becoming a yogi. So yogi atmanam satatam yunjita. Let the yogi be never careless, inadvertent. He should become aware of his atma. Atma here is sharira, indriya, prana, mano, buddhi. इनको ना हमेशा युंजीता means they should be in your control, they should be in your hands to train them to become yogi. Train them to become yogi is what? They are used to be in your control. Do all those things by which they are in your control. Yogi atmanam yunjita satatam. So what's the meaning of satatam atmanam yunjita? He is aware of all his personality layers all the time and he is completely engaged in the effort of controlling all of them, which is called yoga. Take example of body. Here, if you say Atma has body, so yogi yunjita satatam shariram. What is the meaning of satatam shariram yunjita? He should be always aware of his body. And it should be healthy, it should be energetic, it should be in your own control. It is not weak, it is not diseased, it is not listening to you. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. That's the meaning of Atmanam in Deha Yunjita means. So to if the Atma, if I take as the mana, Yogi Yunjita Satatam Manasam. So Yogi Satatam Manasam Yunjita. That Yunjita is engaging. So engage your personality called as mana in trying to reach to yoga sthiti of control. Generally, we do all sadhanas told in our Sanatana Dharma Shastras of puja, japa, upasana, bhajana, kirtana, stotra patana. These are all are only to control our speech, control our mind, control our intellect, discipline them, master them, put them in right track, gain mastery over them and divinize them. इसलिए ये सब कहे जाते हैं करने को. Not knowing that we don't do even them. Just do only those things by which our Atma means the Indriya Mana Buddhi are further deteriorated or destroyed. That's why I'm giving you every day the mantras to chant. Hmm. So, okay, then how to do that, sir? क्या करना है? The 6 necessary preparations कहो, conditions कहो, efforts कहो, steps कहो, कुछ भी कहो. जब पूरा सुनोगे आपको ही पता चलेगा कि क्या कहना चाहिए इनको. First is what? Main point. Atmanam Satam Yunjita. Don't let loose your personality. Become aware of it. Then try to master it. This is called as Atmanam Satam Yunjita. Like kutte ko satatam yunjita. So you are aware of the dog, you know where it is should go, where it should not go. You are training it to be under your control. That's called as Atmanam yunjita. Kutta Atmanam yunjita. Where for many people the dog is as important as their own self. Again, pausing for you to catch the essence of this first part of this 10th shloka because other 3 parts depend on this only. So Atmanam, what is the meaning of Atmanam? Not Yunjita. We are not aware about the body. Whatever it is demanding, we are giving it. We are not aware of the senses. Whatever they are demanding, we are giving like a slaves. The mind, we are not aware. Hmm? Like not becoming aware of what is happening in your nation. You just go to other nations for entertainment, etc. Such a prime minister, president, क्या है वो पागल हो गए. So too, I am not aware of my own personality and it is getting destroyed. Instead of minding it, I am only worried about the other things. Outer things I contact only through my personality. यही सड़ा हुआ है, then your every relation action will be सड़ा ही रहेगा. बढ़ेगा नहीं, वो सड़ेगा ही. योगी युञ्जीत सततम आत्मानम. Yogi Atmanam Satatam Yunjita. Yogi should engage your personality layers always to become yogi, to control them, to master them. छोड़ो मत उनको. छोड़ो तो और भी बिगड़ जाएंगे. जितना बिगड़ते जाएगा उतना कंट्रोल करना उतना मुश्किल होगा. Any disease like that, only a stitch in time saves 9. If you're diagnosed cancer at the first stage, easily curable. Fourth stage, you will die only. Any small leakage is happening, you just clean it the first time. If you leave it slowly, slowly it becomes big thing. Any small misunderstanding your friends, if you sort out at that level, then it is over. Else it slowly becomes to such a big level that you have to separate from each other. Any wife and husband also small quarrel, they have to sort it out. नहीं तो तलाक देख जाएगा. लाखों के ओ lawyers को लाखों देख के तलाक लेकर आएंगे. That is what we have done already. Never cared our Sharira Mana Buddhi Indriya. Therefore, they were like a dogs or the animals let loose, have become virulent and wild. Now you want to control them. Hota is nahi. The old age, up to the age of 60, they make misuse of all the body layers. Now they at the age of 60 come and tell the Guru, Guru, मेरा मन नहीं सुनता मेरे बात, मेरे को बुद्धि है ही नहीं, मैं शरीर तो बिगड़ रहा हूँ. नारायण ये शुरू से करना चाहिए. We know the oldies can never do, but still we tell them because it's a preparation for next life. इस लाइफ पे उनको कुछ नहीं है. They can't. If at all anybody can be a yogi, it is start at your age of 15 to 16, 17. By the age of 30, you have become yogi. After becoming a yogi, then you take care of the world. You can take care of your success in your field. You can spiritually grow. Yogi is an achievement. Yogi is not a sannyasi. Anyone who has controlled his sharira, mana, prana, buddhi is called yogi. It's a technical word. For that, satatam atmanam yunjita, he should engage his faculties for achieving that yoga sadhana. How to do, where to do, 6 things are told here. That much we discussed today. Tomorrow onwards, each of the small little steps onwards, Bhagavan will guide us. Now, one by one, I'll just enumerate them, then explain one by one. First, rahasi. Second, sthitaha. Third, ekaki. Fourth, yatachitta. Fifth, yatatma. Then seventh is nirashihi. Eighth is aparigraha. Sixth is nirashi. Seventh is aparigraha. These are the 7 things. Having prepared, then we sit one place. Then try to become yogi of controlling all these faculties. We can become. First is what? Rahasi. Rahasi means in a rahasya place. You have to practice your yoga sadhanas to become yogi. All the practice of japa, upasana, puja, they are done for controlling mind and intellect. Exercises are for the body. Clear? These have to be done to control faculties. First is what? Rahasi. Rahasi means in a rahasya. Rahasya place is not in den or gufa. Rahasya means not informing everyone. अदर देन डिस्टर्ब. अरे मैं योग साधना कर रहा हूँ सर के व्हाट्सएप पे स्टेटस में लगाओगे, हर एक बंदा फोन करके करेगा, अरे रियली कर रहा है, कहाँ तक पहुंच गया, उड़ गए हवा में. देन दे आस्क यू, यार तुम हवा में उड़ जाओ तो हमारा क्या होएगा. रहसी इज एकांत स्थान में, where nobody knows. Rahasya cannot be a time also, can be time also, if not a place. When everybody is sleeping that time, or in a secluded place, इस तरह रहसी रहस्य में. सबको पब्लिक नहीं करना अपने स्पिरिचुअल साधनास. फॉर वन आर यू फ्रेंड्स यू कैन टेल फॉर एंकरेजिंग, बट अदरवाइज डोंट पब्लिसाइज. So, yogi yunjita sadam atmanam. A person who wants to become a yogi should go on doing the practice of yoga sadhana. For that, he should have all the faculties in his control and in the utilization for yoga achievement. For that, 6 things are required. First is rahasi, rahasya sthan mein, rahasya samay mein. Second is sthita. Sthita means in the practice you are established also without doubt. Sthita means बैठ कर भी. Like when you are doing ध्यान इत्यादि, चलते हुए ध्यान नहीं होगा ना, दौड़ते हुए ध्यान नहीं होगा, सोते हुए ध्यान नहीं होगा. इससे स्थिता मीन्स स्टेबली सीटेड. सिटिंग कैन बी ऑन द ग्राउंड इफ यू कैन अफोर्ड, एल्स नहीं तो चेयर में, कोई बात नहीं, कुर्सी में बैठ सकते हैं अगर आप घुटनों का वगैरह दर्द है तो. सो द रहसी मीन्स सेक्लूडेड प्लेस, स्थिता मीन्स सीटेड. Because when the body sits na, the mind also can sit. Body goes on moving, the mind moves with the body because it has to move. It will have to see that the body doesn't come under any accident. इसलिए मन को स्थिर करने के लिए बॉडी को स्थिर करना है. स्थिर करना है स्थितः, मेक इट सीटेड. So, for example, you have a duplex. You are only mother, father, one son. तो ऊपर कोई रहते नहीं, तो रहस्य मीन्स गो टू दैट प्लेस. टेल पेरेंट्स 2 घंटा मैं अपना पूजा जप करके आ रहा हूँ. वेरी गुड, हो गया वहां. देन बैठो वहां, वहां म्यूजिक लगा के जू जू जू. डोंट डू दैट. That is not meditation, it is meditation. M-A-D, not M-E-D. So, sthitaha. Again, as I told you, when the body sits, the mind sits. This is called as asana siddhi. If you can sit for 1 hour, like in the class you are sitting, continuously for 1 hour listening. So, you got the abhyas of the sthita. To that extent, you have mastered your body. Okay, rahasi is you have mastered the place. Sitaha is you have mastered the sitting. Sitting is of body. Your body is being in your control. At a higher level, even 10 hours you can sit without moving. योगी महात्मा लोग तो जब चाहिए जब तक चाहिए तब तक बिना हिले ऐसे बैठते हैं. hundreds of years they sit for dhyana upasana. They are there. उनको फिर they have transcended actually body identity. रहसी ऑल से एक रहस्य स्थान पर स्थित बैठकर दोनों बता दिया हमने. योगी इंजित आत्मान रहस्य बोल दिया, स्थिता बोल दिया. थर्ड वन एकाकी. एकाकी दो दो तीन तीन लोग ग्रुप मेडिटेशन नहीं होते. यू कैन गो टू पिकनिक इन ग्रुप, यू कैन गो टू अ मूवी, यू कैन गो टू अ होटल, यू कैन प्ले, बट मेडिटेशन इज नॉट ग्रुप मेडिटेशन, इट्स इंडिविजुअल. Ekaki. Because other person is there, you'll have an obligation to attend to that person. Is it not? And you look at him, he looks at you, whole 1 hour, वो ध्यान कर रहा है या नहीं, कि तुम उसको देख रहे हो, तुम कर रहे हो कि नहीं, वो तुमको देख रहा है, दोनों भगवान को बोल गए. एकाकी, all alone. In that ekaki also includes, don't take your cell phone and all electronic things, because through that also you contact people. Meditation करते हैं, किसका फोन है, किसका मैसेज, क्या स्टेटस हुआ, then you are not doing yoga sadhana. You are doing opposite of it. You are sitting to control mind, but you are distracting only. So ekaki is without objects, without any people, all alone. So satatam yogi yunjita, first rahasi stitaha, first rahasi, second stitaha, third ekaki. 3 things are seen. Now 4 more are there. Yata chittaha, yata atma. 4th is yata chittaha, 5 is yata atma. Yata chittaha means what? Your mind's thoughts should be controlled, curbed from any other sankalpa. Ab kuch nahi. I am now doing yoga sadhana of, let me say, doing japa to control mind, doing puja to control mind, or looking at the beautiful face of the Lord to quieten mind, or look at his feet, or I am doing upasana. All of them are yoga sadhanas. Purpose of all of them are to master the sharira, master the prana, master the mana, master the indriya. Mastering means now they are in my control. Like you have mastered the driving. So the steering, the car, its movement, its speed, its turning, all are in our control. You know, the mana is in mastered means mana is in my control. Which sankalpa I have to do, I can do. Buddhi is in my control means which thing I have to know, I can try and I will know it also. That is called the control of the buddhi. Controlling buddhi, mana, indriya, sharira is called yoga. Manasasya indriyanam aikagram paramam yogaha paramam tapaha. So for that, first go to the rahasi, second is sthitaha, third ekaki, fourth yata chittaha. Don't have any sankalpa. Only do that one. Otherwise meditation रूम में गए लेकिन सेल फोन भी नहीं लिया, लेकिन मन में चित्त का कंट्रोल नहीं है. Only we are carrying the load of all the past memories or the future imaginations. Then instead of becoming a yogi of quietening the mind, you are disturbing yourself more. That is why I tell the elders, only when you get a meditative mood, you be alone. Otherwise, be with the company of the guru or saint or temple or satsanga. Because you are not in prayer or meditation mode, you are all alone. That time you are your own biggest enemy. No? By thinking all the nonsense, by all wool gathering, by all hallucinations, fantasies, every nonsense is done where we are all alone. For yoga sadhana also, being all alone is required. For destroying ourselves also, we use being lonely only. Therefore, here, yatha chitta, what I am saying, anyway, physically you are all alone. But if your mind is not controlled with regard to its unnecessary sankalpa, no, instead of doing yoga by being alone, you are only becoming bhogi and drogi only. That is why Bhagavan specifically said yatha chittaha. Here we are calling yatha chitta means the antakarana. The sankalpas of the mana of anything of the world should not be entertained. Absolutely none of them. बाद में देखेंगे. Actually लाइफ में जो करना है उसके अलावा बाकी का संकल्प होना ही नहीं चाहिए. है ना? सर्व संकल्प सन्यासी योगारूढ़ ऑलरेडी बोल दिया ना. Therefore yatha chittaha. Then yatha atma. Atma means body. Yatha atma means what? When you are seated, all the pains of the legs and hands come. So through some massage, thought massage, etc., see that the body also has come under your control. It takes time. Okay, sthitaha is seated. But after sitting also there are movements, so there are distances. So even that also stabilized, called as yatha atma. Okay, this is the fifth one. First is Rahasi, second is Stitaha, third is Ekaki, fourth is Yata Jitta, fifth is Yata Atma. The last two are there. Nirashihi. Nirashihi means what? Don't project our future. What is to be done in the present, do. And what makes us projected to future is Phala Asha. So Nirashihi. Don't think about the results. Focus on the work to be done. When you do it perfectly, results are obvious. Nirashihi means don't worry, don't get excited about the result. Okay. Then Aparigraha, the seventh one. Aparigraha means that time of yoga sadhana, nothing belongs to you, you don't belong to anyone. Nothing belongs to you. Means the aparigraha. Aparigraha means कोई भी चीज के ऊपर परिग्रहता मत रखना. Ownership. Otherwise, you have a parigraha in the mind. Your own car. But that time you say, car is not mine, I am not going to have the thought of the car. परिग्रह है कार देन समझ ली अरे यार सर्विसिंग करके कितना दिन हो गया कितना किलोमीटर हुआ मैंने देखा ही नहीं अरे हवा कम होगा उस दिन पता नहीं क्या हुआ और आवाज आ रहा है पीछे से कुछ चेंज करना होगा you are sitting for meditation to control mind you are letting the mind loose to have so many thoughts because the parigraha the position of the car तो वस्तु परिग्रह व्यक्ति परिग्रह साधना के टाइम साइड पे रखना For a spiritual seeker, the aparigrahata is permanent. He should own nothing, then only he can meditate. For a spiritual seeker, all these 6 points, 7 points have different meaning. Here, the rahasya sthita means you go to an ashrama or in a jungle. Sthita is okay, sitting in the Padmasanam. It will be told in the subsequent shlokas. Then ekaki means he should take a sannyasi. Yata chittaha, in him there is no desire, sankalpa. Yata atma, with the controlling of the tongue, he has control is the body also. The nirashihi is to discover the self which is in the present, in the form of present. So, how can you create the kala and project for the result of your future? Therefore, for a Medavi, for a meditational yogi, spiritual meditationer, for him, nirasha means what? Don't create time. Because asha is in future, future is in time. Time, if it is thought about future, you become aware of the past also. When you are in the past or future, you are never in the present. And the Paramatma is in the present only, as a pure presence. So if you want to discover Paramatma, he should be discovered as presence. If you have to discover him as presence, you have to be in the present. If you have to be in the present, you should not in the past and future. You go to the past because you go to future. You go to future because of your asha. Your nirash is no worry of future is equal to no worry of past. They were only in the present. Therefore, only in the presence of the Lord. That is meditation. योगी के लिए है स्पिरिचुअल गोल वालों के लिए ये है so to aparigraha means for what you should have not identity ownership even in the body it's whatever condition the mind its condition intellect its intelligence or stupidity none of them are mine parigraha means ownership aparigraha means no ownership nothing should be owned that side. Then only you will be owning your real self. For spiritual seeker, it is. For you and I, when you are becoming yoga rudha, the steps are same. You go to your own duplex room, whatever, then sit there. So, rahasi, sthitaha ho gaya, ekaki, see to it that nobody is remembered, nobody is there, including your cell phone, etc. बंद करके रखो एको मतु then ekaki yata chittaha don't do any sankalpas yata atma have that patience to stably sit for some time till you finish that japa or puja. Then nirashihi, don't worry about future. Aparigraha, don't own anything. With these preparations, you do your sadhana to become a yogi to control your faculties called as Atma Samyam Yogi or Yoga Arudha. For that, any alambana you take. Alambana is what? Like every day I am teaching a mantra. That mantra you can use for becoming a yogi. While chanting that mantra, you can try to control your mind, your intellect. Intellect controlled by knowing its meaning, mind controlled by chanting with single pointedness. So when you do it, when you have mastered your mind in chanting that mantra without any distraction, with the meaning in the mind, in the intellect, meaning is there in the intellect, so your intellect is controlled. The chanting is happening with full concentrated mind, mind is controlled. So the mind intellect is in your control, you become a yogi. For that you took the alambana of the mantra, or you take a japa, or you look at the face of God. These are all the various things. But through all those means or upaya, what we have to achieve is yoga sthiti. Sharira yoga sthiti is able to sit without movement. Mano yoga sthiti is ekagrata. Buddhi yoga sthiti is correct understanding. So this is how these are the 7 steps a yogi will have to do to become a yogi, Atma Samyama yogi, or the yoga aruna yogi. Tomorrow, little essence of it again I'll share. Then from next sloka 11, Krishna Bhagavan starts telling you in the simple set of steps of which place to select, how to make the asana, how to have to sit carefully. सारे बताएंगे. शुशोदेशे प्रतिष्ठाप्य स्थिरमासमात्मनः नात्रिचितं नात्नीचं चैलाजिनं कुशोत्तरं तत्रैकाग्रमनः कृत्वा यत चित्तेन्द्रियक्रियः उपविश्यासने युञ्ज्यात् योगमात्मसिद्धे समं काये शिरो गिरिवं धारण्यचलं स्थिरः सम्प्रज्ञास्कांक्षं दिशश्चानवलोकयन् प्रशान्तात्मा योगतवीः ब्रह्मचार्यते स्थितः मनसंयमः चित्तयुक्तः आसीनमत्परः युञ्जनेव सदात्मानं योगी नियतमानसः शान्तिं निर्वाणपरमां मत्संस्थामधिवाच्छति. Such a beautiful flow of meditational thoughts. Slowly we'll see. डेली 2-2 3 3 देखेंगे, 4-5 दिन में बढ़िया सा टॉपिक है. एंड एनी ऑफ दीज स्पिरिचुअल थिंग्स बिकॉज यू आर लिसनिंग फर्स्ट टाइम यू मे फील इट वेग, नॉन अंडरस्टैंडेबल, ऐसा करके छोड़ो मत. यू नो एक ही चीज है टू अंडरस्टैंड एनी ग्रेटर थिंग इन द वर्ल्ड इज लगे रहो. यू नो दैट मुन्ना भाई वाला लगे रहो. वंडरफुल इट वाज, एवरीथिंग वाज कॉमेडी, लर्निंग, सर्विस, एक्सेलेंट. हमको भी ना लगे रहना है बस. See, लगे रहोगे तो you will tune with me, my language. लगे रहोगे, you are tuning with the chanting of mantras. लगे रहोगे, the meaning, literal meaning is understood. लगे रहोगे, तो how they have to be used in your life for your own success. That also, those secrets also get revealed. है ना, ड्राइविंग भी लगे रहो तो सीखोगे. एक दिन में आ जाए बोले तो कैसा आएगा? स्विमिंग एक दिन में आएगा क्या? नहीं. बिकम ए डॉक्टर, लगे रहो तभी हो जाओगे. डॉक्टर बनने के बाद भी लगे रहना है, तभी जाकर you become experienced and expert, then your treatment is so great, then you become a famous doctor in the town. Then everybody will come to you. You are so busy, you can open branches, you can serve more patients. लगे रहो. Here also लगे रहना. धीरे धीरे समझ में आएगा. Don't expect me to reveal you every secret one day. Even if I tell you, you should be capable of catching them. Why it should be in a hurry and tension? Same time, don't say, I can't understand, it's all beyond my head. Then you'll never understand. You try, like in today's match, India-Australia, semi-final, first World Cup women's. They are very tough team. They have 7 professional batters, and they have 7 professional batters, then 5 professional bowlers, and 4 specialists, all-rounders. How इतना तगड़ा टीम है हमारे बच्चे लोग. But they say that they are very tough, but we will win. Today is a match in the evening. We don't know. We can't predict it. Who knows? They may win this and in final also. But शुरू से कहे मानो तो tough team है, no more करे. They also say they are also not arrogant. 21 matches in trot they won, except one they lost again to India only. They say no, India is also very growing. Therefore, we have to be very careful. So both are mature. Those people are less reducing their overconfidence by valuing Indian team. Indian team is reducing the low confidence and becoming confident by saying that on the day whoever play well, they will win. So we try our best. Both of them, common thing is what? Lage raho. Arrogance should not take us away from the path. Guilt and regret also should not take away from guilt or the low inferiority or feeling the thought that I can't do मेरे से नहीं होगा. That also is negative. क्यों नहीं होता है भैया? आओ डेली आओ, गीता पढ़ो, गीता सुनो, गीता का ज्ञान बढ़ाओ, गीता ज्ञान से जीवन को जियो, विजय पाओ, मजा आएगा जिंदगी. आप लोग कर सकते हो. मैं बुढ़ा आदमी अब नहीं कर सकता. आई एम वेरी ओनली आई कैन गिव यू लेक्चर. आई एम नॉट वेरी यंग डायनामिक लाइक यू to learn all this and practice and serve the world and grow in life. But you can do it. So the thought is what? अगर समझ में नहीं आ रहा है तो भागो मत. क्यों नहीं आएगा समझ में? ध्यान से सुनूंगा मैं, सुनो. क्लियर? सो दिस चैप्टर इज आत्म संयम योग बनने, योग करके आत्म संयम योगी बनने के टेक्निक्स प्रैक्टिकली बता रहा है. सो इन दिस फर्स्ट भगवान सेज बिकम ए योगी. फॉर दैट ऑलवेज आत्मानं सततम युञ्जीत. फॉर दैट द 6-7 टिप्स आर एक रहसि स्थितः एकाकी यतचित्तः यतात्मा निराशी अपरिग्रह. Do the homework of all the meaning of these words. So same will be detailedly explained from tomorrow. Shuchodeshe, first go to a clean and neat place. Pratishthapya sthiramasanam atmanaha, make a sthirasana. Na ati uchritam, nor height, na ati nicham, not low. Chela ajina kusha uttaram. So in this way, Bhagavan is guiding from tomorrow, right from which asana we have to make, which place we have to sit. ये सारा बताएंगे हमको ध्यान के लिए. एंड आई टोल्ड यू ऑलरेडी आलम्बना. भगवान का नाम ले लो, भगवान का रूप ले लो, भगवान का स्तोत्र ले लो. दैट वन you are repeatedly doing, that is called abhyasa. In that repeated doing of that called as abhyasa, you are controlling your mind. When the mind is controlled, obviously intellect also gets controlled. For that, the body should be healthy, that already trained, healthy body should be there. And what disturbs is others. Therefore, don't tell others you are meditating. And even one person is with you, you get distracted. Therefore, ekaki. Understood? These are all the preparations to actually do yoga abhyasa to become a yogi. These are all things again. Tomorrow I will repeat so that when it is repeated, every repetition gives you little depth, little clarity, little understanding, little conviction. May the Geetha Mata and Bhagavan Krishna bless all of us to become Atma Samyam Yogi. Thereafter, choose the worldly goal for some time, reach it. Then choose the goal of serving the world and reach it. Thereafter, take up spiritual goal and even reach the acme here also. Thank you. Let us chant the mantra again. Sri Bhagavanu Vacha Yogi Yunjita Satatam Atmanam Rahasi Sthitaha Ekakiyata Chittatma Nirashira Parigraha. देखो my difficulty, it is a shastra. Shastra has its own language, its own subject. That I have to teach you who are the experts in the world. उसका इसका अलग है. It is not like physics or chemistry, like a laboratory or all those ways. I also am going through the struggle to tell you, as much you are going through to understand. But together, Sahanavatu Sahana Bhunaktu, when we try, slowly we can get tuned, both of us each other together. Let run together to Geeta Ji, Bhagavan Krishna. Then the things start becoming easier. So don't feel the outplaced also, placed somewhere else. You are living in the world of different information, different technologies, different knowledges. वो ये पूरा अलग ही दिखता है, अलग हैवी. But then Lord has given a chance, you have started it, don't drop, keep on doing. In a year, 2 years time, theory will come to us. Throughout life, keep on practicing and you keep on mastering yourself. है ना, कार सीखना आ गया, but to become a Formula 1 rider, how many years keep on you have to practicing? कितने एक्सीडेंट होते हैं उसमें, कितने हाथ पैर टूटते फिर से. दैट फार्मूला 1 वाला बेचारा मर गया कि पर टूटा हुआ, आई डोंट नो. ही फेमन व्हाट इज नेम. In spirituality also, learning is one, perfecting is a continuous thing. Like maths you have learned, but perfecting the mathematics means every problem you should be able to solve in the minimum time. Like you learned cricket, but perfection is different. Everything is learning is one stage, mastering, perfecting is different, which takes lot of practice. Keep on. Business you learned, but to master it, you have to go on doing. Everything. You have become chartered accountant. Exam to pass away. But to master the CA, how many years you have to work? So too, your learning we are doing in 1 year's time. Thereafter, you keep on throughout life doing this yoga sadhana to become master of it. Some other time we can meet also personally. We can discuss and sort out any questions if you have. Okay, thank you. Today's shloka is Dakshinamurti. Om Namah Pranavarthaya Shuddha Jnanaika Murtaye Nirmalaya Prashantaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Today's common sense thought is have faith and develop that faith in the presence of God, power of the God, protection of the God, therefore prayers to the God. Asking him to use his power and presence to protect us. Protect includes protect, nurture, nourish, develop, empower. See to it that I'll succeed outside as well as inside. The Lord will do those who ask. Thank you. God bless you, friends. Love you. 10 around 12:30 is our class every day. 12:30, 12:45. Depending on my earlier classes. This is my fourth class. After this, I have 4 more every day.